Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be going through all the prices for the Warhammer pre-order products we saw in yesterday's video. And I think it's the index cards we're all looking forward to seeing the prices of, and it's pretty confusing what they've done, so I'll be breaking it down as we go through the video. But let's get started straight away with the core book, and this is the Warhammer 40,000 10th edition core book. In the UK, £40. EU, this is going to be 55, so they're confirmed, those prices. And then for the US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada and Japan, I've guesstimated the prices based on previous sales, previous products, so it's not a direct conversion to currency. This is based on what Games Workshop will charge in each country based on the amount they charge for it in the UK. Hope that makes sense. But in the US, this core book will be $65, Australia $105, New Zealand $125, Canada 80, and then in Japan around 8.8 thousand yen. Then there's the limited edition core book bundle. This is like box set. It's got the core rule book in there, and it's got another little book which has got the rules separately. So that's pretty interesting. Some coins, images, and reference sheets as well. We won't get the price for that though until it goes live on Saturday, and it's only limited to 1,600 copies, so I don't think it's going to be around for very long. Then there's the Crusade Book, Tyrannic War, £35 in the UK, €45, US $60, in Australia around 90-92, New Zealand 107, Canada 70, Japan 7.6 thousand yen. There's also a special edition which will have all the fancy trimmings you'd expect for these kind of things, and we won't get the price for that until Saturday, and that'll only be available directly from Games Workshop. Then there's the chapter approved mission deck Leviathan, in the UK £19, in the EU €24, US 30, Australia 40, New Zealand 55, Canada 35 and Japan 4.5 thousand yen. When you see these products broken down individually, it certainly makes the Leviathan box set a lot more viable now as far as value is concerned. When you're paying £19 for these cards, of course, you're going to get up to 20% discount off all these prices as well. But it does make those box sets more appealing. But I also wonder how many of these mission decks are going to be available cheaper than this on eBay, where people have been buying 2 boxes of Leviathan to double up on the miniatures. They're not going to need the core book. They're not going to need the cards. So in a few weeks, it could be quite cheap to get these on eBay. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, now we're on to the main event, the index cards, and they've priced these differently depending on whether you get Space Marines, Imperium, Chaos and Zenos, but they haven't priced up each army separately. So this is a bit weird. I'll have to run through exactly how they've worded it and what they've done, and then we're just going to have to wait for a bit more information, I think, until we find out exactly how this is going to work. But they've called it an index card bundle. So the Imperium, Chaos, Zenos and Space Marines will each get an index card bundle, and that index card bundle will have 10 index card packs. So each bundle will come with 10 packs of index cards. I should clarify that this is for the retailers. The retailers will be getting the index card bundle, and you'll just be buying 1 index card pack. That means Space Marines will get 10 packs, as will the Imperium, Chaos and Zenos. But the armies don't match up. There's not 10 different armies, for example, in Chaos. And here I've put together all the different index card packs. So you can see Space Marines have got 6 different types, Imperium have got 7 armies, Chaos 6, and then Zenos with the most at 8. So how they're going to divide up these different armies within those bundles of 10 index card packs, I just don't know. But if you've got any idea, or if you know how they're going to be doing it, let us all know in the comments down below. I've checked in with my friendly local game store. He's waiting to hear back from his rep. So once I do know, I'll add it in the comments. And if anyone does know and they comment down below, I'll pin that as well. And then we can all know exactly what's going on. But it's a bit weird how they're doing that. I mean, are they going to be doing for the Space Marines 1 Dark Angels, 1 Black Templars, 1 Death Watch, 1 Space Wolves, 1 Blood Angels, and then put 5 Space Marines in because they will probably be more popular? Not sure. And then again, how would that work for Imperium, which is the most popular out of those? I feel like I could be missing something here. It just seems a little bit weird how they put it across to the retailers, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so that I'm not sure about, but we do have the prices. So for the Space Marines, The index card packs that come in that bundle of 10 will be priced at £12.40 in the UK. Very precise there, £12.40 in the EU, 15.7 euros. And then I'm guesstimating for the other countries then, US 21, Australia 37, New Zealand 42, Canada 26, Japan 3,000 yen. And those estimated prices are based on book sales that would sell for around £12.99 in the UK. So very rough guesstimate there. So the way it's presented, I guess it's going to be £12.40 no matter which Space Marine index card pack you buy. So if you get for example, the Space Wolves, the Space Marines, Dark Angels, they'll all be priced at £12.40 each. And that'll go the same for all the factions when we see their prices now. Then there's the Imperium. These are a little bit cheaper, £11.80. Euros confirmed at 14.6, and then guesstimating US 20.5, Australia 36.5, New Zealand 42, Canada 26, and Japan, again, 3,000 yen, might be a tiny bit under that. Then there's Chaos at £13.20, Euros 16.7, US 22, Australia 38, New Zealand 44, Canada 27, and Japan gone up a little bit, 3.2 thousand yen. And then there's Zenos, the most expensive, £13.30, Euros 17, US 22 again, Australia 38, New Zealand 44, Canada 27, Japan 3.2 thousand yen. So there we go, a little bit unclear about exactly how this is going to come across. Certainly for the retailers, I'll be looking to get some clarity on that later on, and I'll share it with you in the comments. At first I thought maybe you just buy one pack and it's got all the armies for Zenos, for example, in one pack, but there's no way that's going to happen. And in the article yesterday on the Warhammer community site for the pre-order products, it says next week you'll be able to pre-order a set of physical index cards for every faction. So I guess that's going to be one pack per faction, which would make sense for the price as well. And if you haven't seen any of the videos before about the index cards, or you haven't checked out the PDFs are free and they'll be updating those. So you don't really need to buy these index cards, especially if you play from your phone or iPad and then you build your army lists from that as well, or even on your computer. So certainly don't need these. Might be nice though if you want to be old school and have something physically in your hand to represent all the stats and everything. And as far as contents go, each pack is going to have all the data sheets for the faction, plus their army rules and a themed detachment as well. Let me know what you think about all this. Also, what about the prices? Are they shocking in terms of shockingly good or shockingly bad? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Personally, I think the prices are okay, not too bad at all. I could easily have seen them being priced higher, but I guess they do want people to buy these, and so they're putting them at a price which is pretty tempting. But again, as soon as they start updating or messing around with the stats and changing things, all these cards are going to be invalid and the PDFs will be updated. So I don't know. How popular are these going to be? Let me know what you think down below too. A massive thank you to this month's sponsors for helping me keep going with these daily videos, and they're sponsoring the tournament too that's coming up on the 2nd of July. There's some fantastic prizes donated. Can't wait to share those with you. And if you fancy a break from Warhammer 40k, there's an awful lot of content on YouTube about it at the moment, then why not check out the video I made last week on Moonstone, real quirky skirmish game, that's really worth a watch. And then also check out how I made this giant rogue idol terrain set for the upcoming tournament. I'll show you how I carve it out of foam and get it painted in 2 videos, and I'll link to one of them at the end of this one. Thanks so much for watching the video. Sorry I can't be super clear on the index cards this week, but we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. But thanks again. If you did like the video, it'd be great if you hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.